Uh, There we go, we're live. I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
do a thing. Now I know you said you wouldn't make any more Barbie jokes, but I want
Oh,
you to
what?
break that promise.
Why?
I don't know, because it could be funny. So I got a bunch of mods installed on this game, including a randomizer, which I'm sure will not be terrible. Let's see here, randomized items. You know what? Let's just. You know what?
You know, maybe I won't make Barbie jokes. Maybe I'll make Oppenheimer jokes instead.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, for you and for anyone else watching who's not keen to the meme, so Barbie, the Barbie movie, is being released on the same weekend that the Christopher Nolan Oppenheimer biography is being released. And if that movie's about Robert Oppenheimer, who is one of the physicists that helped to develop the nuclear bomb that they used to bomb Hiroshima.
Oh,
And so those movies are coming back to back. And so, it's sort of like a, red pill, blue pill. You're either a Barbie person or an Oppenheimer person,
gotcha.
which is collectively being called Barbenheimer.
All right, well, we got our randomization ready here. I don't even know what settings I used, so let's
I
see.
should,
All
I
right, we're
should
just
make,
starting in a random area, and I want to change the controller.
I should make Oppenheimer jokes because you won't understand Oppenheimer jokes because it's about physics. I don't even understand Oppenheimer jokes.
Oh, I think I gotta quit to menu. Well, we're already having a good time because I forgot to change my controller before we started. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, you can also notice in the gotta wait for the game to load here. You can notice in the save files, I might have changed some of the text. So instead of starting in Fog Canyon, we're instead in Jellyfish Fields.
True.
Alright, let's see just how cursed this randomizer ends up being. Well, I'm already getting destroyed right off the bat before my health meter even comes into view. There it is. Oh god. So, what's this podcast gonna be about, Oob? Oh god.
Oh,
Well, I already died because I couldn't really figure out what I was doing fast enough. That's okay. We could make this about the Barbie movie, which I don't believe either of us have seen.
no, we could spread misinformation online about the Barbie movie.
How so?
Oh man, I really enjoyed the scene in Barbie where she discovers Nietzsche. That's great. She just Barbie is in Barbie world and she finds a book and she opens it up and she says, "God is dead."
I mean, from what I know about the movie, that's something that really could happen. You know what? While we've got all these mods installed, I do have some new skins, and we can take a look at that. Oops, I forgot I should use the
There we
mods on
go.
this
Content.
menu.
I love it.
All right. You've probably seen a lot of these. I know you haven't seen Angel Knight or Arts Knight or Baby Mantis or Blue Story. I don't even know what half of these are. We got a butterfly, we got a cat god.
Is Cat God some furry shit?
I honestly don't remember. We got Christmas Night, we got
You
Croissant
kind
Dog.
of Hot dog sounds kind of cute. I won't lie.
The Croissant Dog skin is very cute. So that's what that looks like. It's a dog with a croissant as his
Maybe
weapon. And notice
Maybe
in the
you have.
top left, the meter had become croissants.
I think you've taken screenshots of this actually, but
I
that's okay.
have. That was
I haven't
a
seen it.
that was this was a skin I was using while testing some stuff a little while ago. Oh god. Oh god. You're not supposed to be in this area without movement upgrades, so actually not dying here is going to be difficult. There we go. There we are. Now we get the name of the area appearing, and we can clearly see it's jellyfish fields. Okay, I can get back up from there. Good.
Yeah, have you tried milking the jellyfish for their jelly?
There's no button prompt to do that. Well, there's a grub over there, but I can't exactly safely get it by any means.
What animal, like you know how in SpongeBob worms are like dogs and snails are like cats?
Yeah.
Are jellyfish supposed to be? I mean, sometimes it seems like they're supposed to be bees, but like that episode makes them seem like more like they're supposed to be like cows or something. They're a creature in the SpongeBob universe.
Not able to get through there. Perhaps they are. I don't know. That's a good question.
If they're supposed to be like cows, that then begs the question: are there e-girls in the SpongeBob universe who dress up like jellyfish to promote their OnlyFans?
I don't know if I'm comfortable with this question.
Well, it's been asked.
I mean, we've
so
opened this can of worms, so...
now we have to answer the question because it's been asked.
And if that's the case, who in this universe would be an e-girl?
Well, I don't know. I mean, not necessarily any character we've seen. Probably just some fish with big honkers.
You don't think Sandy would be in SpongeBob universe equivalent of Belle Delphine?
No, the whole thing with modern SpongeBob is that she's like some nerdy scientist character, and originally she was more of like a tough Texas rodeo type.
And Pantera played in that one episode.
Yeah,
I don't know if I can actually get out of this area. This might have been a really bad randomizer seed.
Sandy Cheeks was a noted Pantera fan. I could see it.
That's one thing I love about SpongeBob is that the Pantera has been... Both Pantera and Motorhead have appeared in that series at some point.
When did Motorhead do a song for that?
It was in the movie during, I think there was a scene that was supposed to be, like, obviously it wasn't actually a bar, but it was set in, like, an equivalent of a bar.
Okay. Maybe it was when they were trying to test them with the Goofy Goober music. I don't remember.
I don't remember. It's been way too long since I've seen the SpongeBob movie. I just remember I was watching it with the closed captions on, and it noted that it was a Motorhead song.
I caught the end of the movie when my parents came to visit, and I was at the hotel with them, and they were playing it on the TV.
That's most certainly not a Motorhead song, but just as good, I would argue.
And my mom quite enjoyed the moment when David Hasselhoff shows up.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about Goofy Goober Rock.
Oh, with that too.
That's what... Oh my god, I don't think I can actually get out of this area. I think I might have to start a new randomizer. Well, this is great already. Maybe I should start one where I just start in a normal area.
I want to remind you that we streamed on here once, and this stream is still present on the channel as far as I know. A like 4-hour stream where you just couldn't get past the first stage of the Yu-Gi-Oh game.
Yeah, I was just resetting the whole time.
You're just resetting the whole time, so there's no chance. there's no bottom to how bad the gameplay can be on this channel. We don't have to worry about it.
Where is start location? Okay, yes. I'm going to put this to start at the beginning of the game so I don't completely lose my mind. Of course.
You know, it reminds me of the comedian Patton Oswalt had a very funny set once where he's talking about the worst performance he ever gave at a doing stand up, where he went out on stage when he was feeling like kind of sick, like he had the flu, and then some guy called him the F slur. The audience cheered, and then Patton Oswalt shit his pants and ran off stage. And he said it was very relieving because he knew he'd never have a performance worse than that in his life. And that's how I felt during the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stream.
Why can't I move? There we go, now I can move. I guess because it skipped the intro cutscene where I dropped down for some reason.
Maybe you shit your pants.
Also say hello to the asexual enemies.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah.
They do look like little Barbies.
Kind of. There's different skins to turn those enemies into a bunch of different pride flags, but I chose the ace one.
They're Team Barbie, clearly.
Does that mean I'm Team Barbie just by being ace?
Sure.
Also, I might have changed some of this text.
I mean, Barbie doesn't have genitals. So I don't know how she'd have sex.
How does Barbie feel about Word Up by Cameo and also drinking milk?
I don't know. I'll have to ask her sometime.
See, I know I got very stupid with some of this text replacement, but I don't remember exactly what I made all of it say, so this could be interesting.
It's gonna say amazing chest ahead.
Oh, I know I didn't do that, but I should have. Damn it.
You could just mod it enough to where this just becomes Dark Souls.
I think you and I should write a Hollow Knight, like, text replacement mod. Just, like, replace all of the text in the game with stupid shit.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
A wonderful idea at the same time, though.
Nah, just like replace it with all the dialogue, all the text options from Dark Souls. Because apparently, didn't you say there are people who pretend this game is like Dark Souls?
In some ways, it kind of is. Actually, I forgot. I did put a Dark Souls reference here. Oh, never mind. That's not... I forgot I had the randomizer on. Never mind, you're not going to see the Dark Souls reference right now, because all I've gotten is a grub. Unless you want to count the grub as a Dark Souls reference, I don't know why you would, but...
I don't know what the equivalent would be.
There's, like, leeches in that game.
But are they cute?
No, there's really not much in that game that is cute. I guess depending on your definition of cute.
You don't think the Gaping Dragon's cute?
No, and, disappointingly, I don't think the woman with big booba is cute either. Although, I did change some text here, step across this threshold, and keep being cute.
Civ is cute.
Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Florida.
Civ is cute.
Civ is pretty cute. I give Civ like a 9 out of 10 on the cute scale, only docking a point because they try to kill you.
But they try and kill you in a cute way.
True.
He's got a fucking sword. You can't even pick it up. He's got to hold it in his mouth like he's playing fetch.
Okay, there's a Dark Souls reference. I renamed this to Majula. That's Dark Souls 2 for you, the best Souls game.
I don't even know.
It's the
I don't know what it is. I know there's a place called in Orlando.
that I like to call anal rodeo.
I don't remember which place that is.
That's where the lady with the big booba is.
Which one?
The one who shows up after you defeat Pikachu and Snorlax.
Oh. There's a lot of weird sex stuff in Dark Souls, man.
There's a lot of feet in the first game, I've noticed.
Oh, that's one thing. I think there's a joke in Barbie where like she starts to become human, and the way she realizes it is that her feet aren't like, you know how Barbie feet are like always in that arched position.
Mm-hmm.
They stop being like that. And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Well, that's interesting. If I rescue 2 grubs, I get a grub. That's how randomizer goes sometimes.
If you give me $2, I'll give you $1.
Well, more like if you have $2, I'll give you $1. Two. Oh wait, a vessel fragment for only 30? Yeah, I'll take that.
Well, let's see. What other weird horny shit is in Dark Souls? Who's the like the fucking enemy that's basically just a trans woman?
That's Gwendolyn.
Yeah, that one's interesting.
Gwendolyn is actually one of my favorite characters from a lore perspective, though.
There's whatever, and then there's that like girl with the wolf tail.
That's a dragon tail. You're thinking of Priscilla. Also, I don't know how you've completely failed to mention Quelaag, the spider lady.
I was avoiding it, but thanks for bringing it up.
You're welcome.
What's her name? Quahog?
Quelaag.
That's a fucking city in Family Guy.
Well, we can talk to Corel. He thinks we're short, but pretty cute. 7 out of 10. He has something of obsession with buttholes.
Hey, Lois, remember that time that we were in Orlando?
I mean, we are in Florida.
Hey, Lois, remember that bullshit boss that's like a tree that's like impossible?
Come on, give me the... There we go. That's the line I changed. As you can see, I'm very clever.
And you should change every character in this game to a Family Guy character.
I feel like that's a bad idea, considering half of the characters in that show were racial stereotypes.
Are you telling me that Family Guy's bad?
Yes.
Damn.
I don't know why you had to have this explained to you.
I don't know. I never watched a lot of Family Guy. I don't think...
I did when I was a teenager, but... Well, when I say teenager, I mean like 13, 14.
I don't think my parents liked it, and my parents didn't like it. I wasn't really exposed to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of watched it back then specifically because my parents didn't like it. Same with South Park, at least, although at least South Park has some merit to it generally. Like, I won't say that show's writing is always hilarious or whatever, but generally there is at least an attempt at being clever.
I'm
Just like my text replacement for this game, 100% clever.
I like the episode of South Park where they make fun of the Lord of the Rings. And the
Don't know if I've seen that one.
instead of being obsessed with the ring, they're obsessed with like this porno that they find.
I have not seen that one.
Every guy, every single straight male in the community knows about it. It's called like Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah, that sounds about right for that show. I always liked the episode where they're playing World of Warcraft. That was one of the earlier episodes that I saw, but I also just kind of liked how they collaborated with Blizzard for that, even though Blizzard is the worst now.
There's a part in the episode where they're all dressed up like Lord of the Rings characters, and they walk past the house, and there's a bunch of kids in front of the house dressed up like Harry Potter, and fucking Cartman is like, "Losers!" That's a good episode. I like that. He doesn't say losers, by the way. That's just the, safe for...
I can take a guess as to what he says. I'm going to take a guess that it's a word that I'm allowed to say by standards of society, but you're not?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't seen the Barbie movie yet. Once I see it...
Once you see it, you'll become just as queer as I am.
Oh, because Ben Shapiro said it's woke, so I guess it's gonna
make... That's how it works. Say hello to the fake ass knight.
Ben Shapiro just wanted to see that movie because he wanted to see Margot Robbie's feet, and that's it.
So wait, does that mean that movie turned Ben Shapiro gay?
Well, he already probably is a little bisexual.
I mean, we already know he's not a fan of WAP.
Yeah, come on.
Also, I just realized I don't even have YouTube open right now, so if anyone is commentating on the stream, sorry!
Keith's been sitting here trying to give us his theories about Barbenheimer. we haven't been reading it. Fine, I guess I'll go on YouTube and see what's going on.
I also didn't share the stream to anyone, so I have no idea if anyone's watching.
No one's watching. It's fine.
Oh, I got the pet friend spell. Awesome.
Ah, woo!
Well, now I am a cute little croissant dog, and I can pet my friends.
I want a croissant. In a French-ass restaurant.
So I remember now why I called that the pet friend spell. It's because normally you're supposed to get it from this area up here. And there's some things that I changed. And he thinks my outfit is adorable, which, who wouldn't?
Florida's corpse.
That's a sentence. Alright, and he's given us a gift, that being... What is it going to be? Map of the Ancient Basin. Do not need that right now. Okay, so dialogue got completely screwed up by the randomizer. That's wonderful. I'm glad to know that all my effort I put into changing this dialogue doesn't mean anything.
They should make a skin that turns you into Shadow the Hedgehog.
I don't think that exists yet. I mean, there's a few that are close enough, but... where is Custom Night? There we go. Like, There is another version of Grim Knight, actually, that I can show off. Let's say the color scheme is a little Shadow the Hedgehog. It's got the black and red going on.
I guess he needs a gun though.
I don't have that mod. I should have gotten it. But then again, the only time I would feel it'd be acceptable to get that mod is if I have a Shadow the Hedgehog skin. Like a proper Shadow the Hedgehog skin, not this fake ass replacement that I've got.
Yeah.
Anything over here?
Oh, better. Because if you had a Shadow the Hedgehog skin, your game would probably crash a bunch of times.
Are you saying that Shadow the Hedgehog is an unstable video game?
Yes.
I don't know what could lead you to that conclusion.
Alright, well, let me put it this way. If you played Shadow the Hedgehog, then instead of the game music, it would just start playing Fred Durst.
I want that game.
No, you don't.
What could possibly make you think that?
You're right.
I want everything related to Fred Durst.
Durst should have done the soundtrack for the Barbie movie.
Should have directed the Barbie movie.
Well, let's not go that. I've seen the movies he's directed.
I want to. I forgot, what's the one where he just straight up tells the audience how great Limp Bizkit is?
Oh, it's the... What's that movie called? It's the John Travolta one. Is it The Fanatic? Is that what it's called?
I think.
It's the one where John Travolta plays the sort of autistic stereotype that stalks this famous guy, and the famous guy is in his car with his son, and Limp Bizkit's playing, and the guy's like,
yeah, you're down with a little Limp Biz?
Limp Bizkit, they're fucking cool, man.
I should probably go rescue the shopkeeper, because he'll have a bunch of item checks.
See, I would have respected that joke if the guy was like, Limp Bizkit, they're fucking gay.
Yeah. And then see, I respect the joke regardless, because I am down with Limp Biz.
When did this happen?
What?
When did this character arc happen where you suddenly are okay with Limp Bizkit?
When was I not?
Whatever.
At least in terms of this stream, I have been consistent about my love of Limp Bizkit.
You should have, at that point, you should have said, I'm going to do things my way. It's my way or the highway.
My way or the highway. Oh no, I'm going to get copyright struck.
Do you think Fred Durst would do that?
Nah, he's too cool to do that. Fred Durst is a bro, right, Fred?
Like, yeah, Limp Bizkit, they're fucking cool, bro. So I guess they wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because you're saying that you like them.
They're just going to go out of their way to copyright strike your channel because you're talking shit about Limp Bizkit, and you deserve it.
All the videos on my channel are 30 seconds long. The only music that plays in any of them is that one video at the Pirates game where David Freeze inexplicably had Stinkfist as his walk-up music.
Well, Tool has apologized for Limp Bizkit, so... That's not a joke. That's Maynard James Keenan has actually said that.
Why? They're not responsible for Limp Bizkit.
Because Limp Bizkit has said or Fred Durst had said something about like Tool being one of his biggest influences. So Fred Durst is like, yeah. So sorry about Limp Bizkit and Fred Durst and all of that.
Alien Ant Farm said that Primus was one of their...
I think it was more just a joke because everyone was like, haha, Limp Bizkit bad.
Whatever. That always irritated me. There's like like Rage Against the Machine and fucking, I don't know, Deftones. There are a bunch of bands that are like influential to new metal groups that are like, man, I don't want to be lumped in with that. Like helmets like this, like, oh, I ain't like that shit. And it's like, well, fucking, just because some band that you don't like was inspired by you doesn't mean you have to like be all defensive about it or whatever. It's
Yeah, I
not
don't
your
really get that. And also, we can now enter Menderbug's house early. Does this actually have anything in it other than the diary? Nope. And I don't think I changed any of this text. Well, aside from Hollow Nest becoming Florida, but that's just consistent throughout the entire game.
You dead in this version?
Um, no, I think the randomizer just opens up his house on its own because randomizer do things.
Ah, okay. Whatever.
Because the music do. Music do. Now we're talking corn.
Oh no. Now it's a new metal stream.
When is it not?
So you always reference Twisted Transistor. Eventually you're gonna start liking that song unironically.
No, I'm not, because I never actually listened to it.
You listen to the MTV Unplugged version.
Yeah, but that was one time. It was only one time, alright? It's never happening again, okay?
It's experimenting!
Listen, just because I listened to the MTV Unplugged version of Transistor doesn't mean I like it. It doesn't mean I'm gonna do it again. I can stop anytime I want. Also, what the fuck? Okay, I got a stag and fragile strength, which also I don't know what happened there. Whatever, I got fragile strength, I'll take it. There's only one charm notch in this randomizer.
Jonathan Davis should have done the music for Barbie.
I think it just should have been like a new metal renaissance for the Barbie movie. Like you could have had Limp Bizkit, you could have had Korn, could have gotten let's see, who are some forgotten new metal bands? You could have gotten Stuck Mojo, could have gotten Coal Chamber, could have gotten Dope.
These are, oh god. I was gonna say you're picking bands even I've never heard of, but I know about Dope.
Oh, you've never heard of Coal Chamber? Oh, that's some classic new metal cringe. I recommend looking them up.
For some reason, that doesn't make me want to do that.
They're like Korn, except bad. And I don't even like Korn in the first place.
I was about to say, that's... I mean...
I apologize to all Coal Chamber fans that are currently watching this. Because I know you're out there for sure.
Well, the only person who watches this stream is Keith, and he's too young.
I don't know. Do you know all the music that Keith listens to?
Keith probably wasn't even born when that fucking band broke up.
Okay, I cannot afford anything from Sly, and none of it looks particularly useful anyway. Sweet. You know what that means. It's time to change my skin again.
I'm just assuming that band broke up. If they haven't broke up...
I have no idea.
If they haven't broken up, then it's a psyop.
Alright, if any of these skin names are looking interesting to you, let me know as I scroll past them.
What if, like, you know how, like, you have all your Alex Jones conspiracy theorists about psyops and false flags? What if, you know, all that stuff was untrue, but there actually was government psyops designed to keep shitty bands around?
That would explain a lot.
Like, explain to me how Metallica has managed to stay.
Ooh, those are fighting words to some people. I'll turn myself into Wind Elf Wendy. I don't even remember this.
I'm not saying anything about the quality of the music. I'm saying all those personalities staying together as a band and not breaking up or getting so pissed off at each other that they just fucking split up. Or I'm just talking about band stability. The only thing that explains that to me is that someone in that band is a hologram.
Which one do you think is a hologram?
It's not Lars, I'll tell you that.
See, I'm gonna go James.
He might be the only one that's not a hologram.
I'm gonna go James. I don't really have any reasoning to back that up. It just seems the most likely to me. Also, I have a feeling this skin is like a reference to another game or something, but I honestly have no idea.
I wasn't even paying attention. What is he?
Little
blooper from Mario Kart.
Yeah, its name is I already forgot what it was because it was really weird. Wind Elf Wendy.
Yeah. That's nothing I've heard of.
I don't know. Maybe it's just an OC. Who knows?
See, Green Path, you should rename that to
Haha, Weed Funny Path.
Sweet Leaf. I was gonna say Green Machine, but
well, I will say, because I'm not going to, or probably not going to get there in this stream, I did rename Deep Nest to Jacksonville. That, of course, being the area with all the spiders.
Great. Yeah, that's true. You could just rename everything to different cities in Florida.
Yeah, I'm just not familiar enough with Florida to really know what's what.
You don't even care enough to look up the Wikipedia article for, like, most populated cities in Florida.
Oh, you may have missed it, but I also did a little something with Hornet. Well, I know you've seen it before, but...
I know you know about Orlando, Florida.
Well, of course. That's where That's Our Robert was filmed in front of a live studio audience. Future historians watching this are going to have no clue what I'm talking about.
Well, they're not very good future historians, then, are they?
Clearly.
If they've discovered us, they've discovered Film Cow.
Maybe not Film Cow's live action stuff, though. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only person that knows that stuff exists.
What's the one where it's like they're stuck in a trailer and there's some sort of like Godzilla outside?
Death Bat 4.
That one's my favorite.
I love that one.
All the live action Film cast stuff.
My Death Bat daughter is a whore. Oh, I can get a Florida seal.
Oh no.
That's just an item I can sell for money, but funny name there. Really, changing Hallownest to Florida is just the gift that keeps on giving. Does the Hunter still give me the Hunter's Journal? I don't know if the randomizer changes that or not. He gives me the Hunter's Journal. Okay.
Can we make...
What was that?
Can we make friends with him?
We're already his friend.
Oh, cool.
The Hunter is always friend. If you kill, like, every bug in the game an absurd amount of times, you can become better friends with him.
You know, he's an okay Mastodon album. Not their best, but you know,
One of
it's
my
all right.
favorite Mastodon songs.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm almost dead. And I will be dead if I keep forgetting how to platform.
It's a miracle you ever beat this game.
It's a miracle I've ever done anything ever.
It's a miracle that you're able to shit.
It's a miracle that I'm able to finish sentences.
What's going on with my stomach right now? I feel cramps. And you just never shit. You know, there's that character in Jimmy Neutron, Finbar Calamitous, the guy who the whole joke is that he finishes anything. Do you think he's never taken shit?
Well, I think the very first time he ever appears is him coming out of the bathroom, so implication there.
He can start to shit, but he doesn't get all of it.
Right.
Maybe he just doesn't wipe.
I mean, that is very unhygienic, but it sounds on character.
He doesn't finish anything. It goes without
How
saying.
does he have a daughter?
Yeah, he can't. He literally can't finish.
I asked that as a joke, but now I'm genuinely curious.
Jimmy Neutron, explain that shit, you hacks.
There's Jimmy Neutron was just a weird show when you think about it.
When you think about it, yeah.
Even when you don't think about it, it was pretty weird. I think, yeah, this is progression over here. Because I need to show off the new and improved Hornet fight in preparation for Silksong, of course. Which, as we all know, is coming out tomorrow.
I like the episode of Jimmy Neutron where Jimmy Neutron reads Nietzsche.
Jimmy Neutron. Like the camera goes inside Jimmy's head, and the brain blast. God is dead. Speaking of God, there's
Jimmy Neutron is great in Oppenheimer. Instead of Oppenheimer, it's Jimmy Neutron.
There we go. Now.
Goddard, I am become death.
Now. We have a real game happening. We must save ourselves.
The only important character. Can't you can just leave him for death, right?
Yes. But I mean, if I have the Zote skin... Actually, I'm curious now. What happens if you leave this room and then come back while he's still aggroed? I don't think I've ever tried this before.
Guess we'll find out.
Okay, yeah, Zote, you know what? Change of plans. This is now about the quest to become the true Zote.
Suck my dick, bitch.
Fuck you. I'm the real Zote.
Yeah, internet historians. Now you're gonna have to look up that video.
If anyone watching this has not watched Gangster Party Line, highly recommended.
You should also watch the
And I
video where
can't
the
quote most of that video.
you should also, after you watch the Gangster Party Line video, you should watch the video of the sketch writers explaining how they cast everyone and trying really, really hard not to say the N-word the whole time.
They just replace it with gangster.
Yeah.
So, a proper battle for the ages. Zote versus a clown. Where's Silk Song, bitch?
It's the Jonkler.
I've seen you creeping through the undergrowth, stalking me.
It's
Let's
Jared
get ready
Leto.
to fight Clown It.
You should change her name to Jared Leto.
I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't think of that, actually.
Because you're not as stupid as I am.
I don't know if I'd say that.
You're not as creatively stupid.
I'd say I am, just in different ways. Most of my creatively stupid ideas are just pure nonsense.
Yeah.
But hey, no damage Hornet. I'm happy with that. Or I'm sorry, Clown It.
Comedy style is very different because it doesn't rely on making fun of the same 6 lol cows over and over again.
Also, I can't dash, so this is a minor dead end here. That's okay, I still have other places in Green Path that I can't go because... Well, I guess that is a quick back to... Or just Bench Warp. I forgot I have that mod installed. Warp. Yeah, I've got that to get me out of soft lock situations. The only thing is I need to actually have visited a bench for it to work, so... Didn't really work the last time. So... I guess it's just exploring now. What's this podcast going to be about today? Let's make it about Jared Leto.
Let's not.
Why not? That sounds like a great idea to me.
I want to talk about Jared Leto. What is there to say about Jared Leto?
He's a funny guy with a lifestyle.
I can't even do the Morbin joke because that's dated already.
I never even got that whole thing in the first place. Like, is it like is the it's Morbin time something that he actually said, or is that just something the internet came up with because it was stupid?
That was something he made up.
Okay.
It was just funny to imagine.
Gotcha.
The actual funniest thing about the whole Jared Leto Morbius movie was that meme got the producers of the movie to put it back in theaters, and it ended up losing more money.
Oh.
So that movie came out, bombed, and then people started roasting it. And the producers are like, "Hey, it's getting traction on the internet. Let's put it back in theaters." And then
yeah,
still
because
no one
all attention is good attention, of course.
Just didn't help at all.
Well, you know what? Any movie with Jared Leto in it that fails, I'll be happy about.
That's like all of them.
Which makes me happy.
There are 3 movies that Jared Leto has done that were not complete failures. Fucking American Psycho, Requiem for a Dream, and Dallas Buyers Club. And that's it. And Dallas Buyers Club.
You're telling me Suicide Squad was a failure?
Yes. I don't even really like Dallas Buyers Club.
I know nothing about it.
It's the movie that Jared Leto won his Oscar for playing a trans woman.
Oh. Also, I have no
That's
idea where I'm
that's
going.
all I have to say. That's all I have to say. But it made money and it won 3 Oscars, so I guess I can't say it was a failure. We, he was in the David Fincher movie Panic Room, which is okay, but I don't think it really made money.
Hmm. Do I even have a map for this area? No. Can I go buy one? Or is that something the randomizer screws up?
Really, the American Psycho and American Psycho and Requiem for the Dreams are the only two really like solid Jared Leto vehicles, and notably, both of those movies either end with him being murdered or horribly dismembered. So that's just just putting that out there.
So I have a confession to make. I think I don't like randomizer in this game.
Because it keeps dropping you in places that you can't complete.
Well, yeah, it's kind of no bueno, and I don't know how to do speedrun skips in this game.
All right. Well, then I guess just have to do it like a normie.
I don't know. And I'm thinking of just ending the stream and just hanging out in call for the rest of the night if you are.
That's fine. We can do that too.
All right. Thank you for joining our stream, future historians.